Speakers of Heidelin is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Arisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Asuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mictor Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Webster Wolf, Severa, Circa Barrakiel, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Leighton the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zaccaro, Bergie Fudge, Seffield Cafe, Gregorium Cartus, Eros, Uananitsa, Tyler Curlyfries, Nat Clay, Chibi Duo, Jace Adama, Rurik X3, and Rivicus. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/speakersxiv. Thank you. Good evening, Aorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Heidelin, episode 485. I'm Lakeel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi, Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rolodes.
Hello.
It's 2000... Almost at 2006. It's 2026. God, I wish it was 2006. Actually, maybe not. It was a very awkward time, I think. No, 2006.
Burning Crusade would have been coming out.
Was that Burning Crusade?
No, I know where you were in 2006, and I think you might.
I
be
barely
nostalgic.
remember. Yeah, I might.
Oblivion would have just came out.
Yeah.
The first
I was
game
busy.
with DLC.
Okay, it's January 3rd, 2026. The first episode of the new year. And today we're going to talk about Heavensturn. I'm going to review it. We're going to talk about a Q&A that Yoshi-P did on the JP servers. And we'll be reading Mogmail. Send us more Mogmail, speakerstv.com/Mogmail if you want it read on the show. Stay tuned for the post-show if you're watching live. We'll be answering questions from the Syndicate. And yeah, that's that.
Long.
Yes, it has been so long. It's been... We didn't the last
At
question.
least a month.
Yeah, it was like the start of December, maybe. But if we had time, yeah. So yeah, catch that, of course, at the end of the main show. All right. Well, let's get started with the first episode of the year. It's time for recent events. And we start, of course, with Yoshi-P's New Year's greetings. This is the annual tradition at every New Year's where Yoshi-P posts a message to the Lodestone.
Do you like?
Yeah.
Do you like the demonic granny in the background?
Yeah, that's yeah. It's
I like
very
the
nice.
bomb sun.
One of the better looking horses in 14.
That's true.
True. Oh God, I can't
Granny
wait.
have 6 legs.
We're gonna talk about horses for a
Sleipnir
bit
has
later.
6 for sure.
Actually, that's not Grant. It's Sleipnir, isn't it?
Oh, was it Sleipnir? My
Oh yeah, that
apologies.
is Sleipnir with
Sleipnir definitely has 6 legs.
with the armor. Yes. So, anyways, New Year's greetings. I'm going to read it to you now. This is the official New Year's greetings from Yoshi-P posted on the Lodestone just a few days ago as of the recording of this episode. Happy New Year to all of you FFXIVers out there. This is producer and director Naoki Yoshida.
I don't like it when he says FFXIV.
Well, he's messed it up, hasn't
He's
he?
being very
Because
colloquial
he
these
could have
days.
maybe used the phrase that I used, like that we use on this show, which is kind of outdated now, Aorsians. But you can't say that
No.
because you can be.
As of woke.
It's just exactly. This is producer and director Naoki Yoshida. We ended last year with the release of patch 7.4 on December 16th, and I hope Warriors of Light the world over are enjoying a memorable holiday season both at home and in Eorzea. The development team has already finished preparations for the release of the Savage Tier raid, along with a number of other updates, so I'm pleased to say they're all taking a hard-earned rest. That said, it won't be long before April is here, and with it, the next fan festival. There will be plenty to share about what's next for Final Fantasy XIV, so it'll be full steam ahead when we return to the office. This marks 13 years since the release of A Realm Reborn. The state of the world and the way we live in it have changed considerably in that time, and even if we tend not to notice the gradual shifts, that shape our lives day by day. Even having worked primarily with Final Fantasy XIV throughout these years, I can't help but feel the weight of those changes as I pause to reflect. Final Fantasy XIV has already taken its first step on a new 10-year journey, and this year will mark an especially significant second step. As I said, the world is changing, and Final Fantasy XIV must be ready to change alongside it, reflecting the demands of an evolving market, as well as the ways you live and play. Drawing on everything we've learned, we are fully committed to delivering new experiences and fresh surprises in the years ahead. I hope you're looking forward to the next update, as well as everything we have planned for the upcoming fan festivals.
I am.
And just as I was contemplating my keynote speech, what should I find but this note slid under my office door?
Oh.
Again, written with this horrendous cursive. Our past astern.
Astern.
We sear.
Scan the
Oh,
sea.
scan.
In search of that which yet may be, frail playthings of the restless tide, yet wind and wave shall be our guide.
Mela is Mela has old man.
I got stuck on a stern for
vibes.
quite a while.
Oh,
I
see,
got stuck on a
first read
stern
it.
as well, because it's not a word you use.
I saw
Exactly.
that one.
Yeah.
That word I saw
There's a
because
lot
I'm
of,
a ship nerd.
It's clearly boat based. It's a
It's
boat.
boat. It's boat
boaty one.
themed.
God, I'm so terrible at reading cursive. I can write it, by the way. It's just everyone's cursive is different. Even these fucking fonts,
Yeah.
they all look terrible.
This
to me.
font is so like sharp. It's like sharp
I
cursive,
don't like
and I
cursive
don't like
fonts
that.
because they're unnatural.
Yeah,
It looks like papyrus, like from
They're
Avatar.
too-
I
Well,
still
the-
can't believe he used papyrus for Avatar. The logo. That was
The
crazy.
issue of cursive fonts is that they're remarkably consistent, which no one's cursive is that
Exactly.
consistent as
Yeah,
well.
it
Right.
looks unnatural.
Yeah. That was from the Journal of a Well-Traveled Young Man. Who do we have any idea who that is, or is this just going to be? Is that just random? Maybe.
I've seen people speculating that it's Aaronville.
I was thinking that
Yeah.
too.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make the most
Yeah.
sense.
Aaronville's bizarre adventure coming up, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd read it.
Eloquent words that paint a scene both serene and contemplative, grappling with the restless tides of change, lessons learned, and wind and wave. No doubt carry this young author ever forward to exciting new horizons. Words worth aspiring to, I'd say. We have a great deal ahead of us, starting with the North American Fan Festival in Anaheim, followed by very closely by patch 7.5. Before you know it, we'll be gathering again this summer in Berlin for the European Fan Festival, and then in October for yet another one here in Japan. On top of that, the Chinese version has caught up to our global release schedule, with the Korean version not far behind, making for an especially busy time for the team. There's much and more I'd love to share with you right now, but I ask that you wait just a little longer until the start of the fan festivals. The development
It's been a long
Yep.
time, but does anyone remember what version of the game China and Korea launched with? Was it Shadowbringers? Or was it
Oh,
earlier?
I have no idea.
Because I feel like they've caught up quite quickly.
Well, they got
overall.
patches.
Yeah, I think they just had accelerated patches. That's what it was.
Yeah. It's just if it was like
they not
Storm,
start
that's
with
a
a realm?
massive boost.
Did they not just start
They
from a
can't
Realm
have,
Reborn and
dude.
work their
They
way
can't
through?
have.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
think
did.
They started with a Realm Reborn, but they went through like a patch a month, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah,
lord! Can
they-
you imagine the stress of playing that game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
imagine
had
how much
hyper-
content they would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes like more than a month to get your tombstone gear set. So how did they even?
I think.
Get
I mean,
it?
remember their game works a little differently than ours,
Well,
so I'm
true,
sure they
yeah,
had some
they
other.
bought it. They bought all that.
Yeah, they can buy the tombstones.
No, it launched in 2014, I
Yeah.
think. For China,
Jeez.
at least. I don't know about
Oh wow, that's quite a long time ago.
Korea, but that was like just before Heavensward then.
Yeah.
I feel like Korea was quite a bit later, but I honestly don't remember.
I don't
Korea
remember
was
the
later.
timelines, but yeah, it was later. The development and operations teams will continue to pour our hearts and souls into crafting new tales of adventure that we may help guide you, Warriors of Light, towards horizons yet unseen. Ere the next chapter in our tale begins, we hope you'll take this season to slow down, rest well, and enjoy a healthy and happy start of the year. Again, I wish you a happy new year and thank you for your continued support.
Hey, no worries, man.
Naoki Yoshida.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about that is that it pretty much, but it confirms when patch 7.5 isn't, and
Yeah.
that is it isn't before April 24th and April 25th.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't remember when I'd penned it in for. Let me check my Final Fantasy 14 patches document.
Yeah. Let's
7.
check that Excel.
For the document, please.
5. I put it in for April 28th. Based on
That
still
is
possible.
still possible. So
keep an eye on that, guys.
I question whether they would do April 28th. It's possible, but I think they might want to give people that went to FanFest time to leave.
Yeah, it'll maybe be
and get
in
home.
May.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's May 5th.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah. So interesting. Not a lot to get from this. I mean, the note doesn't really say anything.
Normally they give a little more of a clue for the next expansion. He's really not giving anything away other than maybe we'll be traveling by ship again.
It would probably make more sense next Heavensturn, I think. Maybe next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because that's the last one before the actual expansion. So.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Chat's making a good point that if there is a live letter at FanFest, May 5th would make perfect sense based on scheduling.
That's also fair, yeah.
Live letter schedules in the past.
Oh yeah, right, of course. Yeah. So there you go. Happy New Year from Naoki Yoshida. Now onto some shilling, the usual stuff that we do. For no reason other
you
than
always say shilling, but like I feel like if this was truly shilling, I don't think we'd be paid for what we say.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
If it was shilling, we'd pretend that this atrocious gear looks good.
After the checks stop clearing, we just,
yeah.
We don't do this for free.
No. There's the horrendous Eastern techno attire available.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you glad that the Far East of the 9th didn't survive to the Solution 9 times?
Yeah. I think that was good. This can be yours for €13.50.
It's very busy.
It doesn't die well either, by the way. Like
doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, there's like green bits that always stay green on it, no matter what.
Oh yeah, like the sort of bluey green tassel bits. Yeah.
So it's very, it's hard to make it work with other stuff. I feel like. But,
yeah.
I mean, if you like the entire outfit.
It reminds that if Final Fantasy XI had like a futuristic Solution 9, this is what the gear would have been. Like this very busy, like 11 style.
Yeah, it's $18 US for those who are wondering.
With this, I hope this is the last bit of tech wear
please,
for a while.
Please stop now. And again, I feel like it all looks the same. It all has the same like seam.
It
has the same
on here.
like motherboard looking shit on it. Like I don't need it. I'm done. I've seen it all now, again and again.
I wouldn't buy it, and I don't think I'd wear it as full set either because it's so busy. I think you could maybe work individual pieces if this is the aesthetic you're going for, but I just think as a whole, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah. It is a lot.
I kind of, if I had to pick one piece from the statues, I think it would be the face mask part. I think you could do something cool with that if you dye it. Just because I think some of the face, or it looks like a rebreather, I guess, almost.
Yeah.
I think you can do some cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You could use the shoes, but the shoes aren't really unique either.
The shoes. Yeah.
Shoes. Then we also have the seasonal gear is back as well. Seasonal items, I should say, from last year. To
get them.
Yeah, and I don't know what else to say. That's what's on the store right now. Okay, speaking of, we're not done shilling.
Well, this is more likely to be actual shilling because I think we like some of these.
That's true.
Don't show me that Amano art.
You don't like that art.
I hate it's so weird.
Yeah,
I think
it's one of Amano's worst pieces. I'm just being so real.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, it's not it's definitely not his best.
Yeah,
it is.
I think Amano works really well with. He often does very pale watercolors, and this has a lot of quite rich color for him.
Yeah,
he tried to draw something that was not pale white, and he did
exactly.
not do a good job.
Oh my god, I can't believe they stole from us. You can get it in acrylic block. The Amano art in an acrylic block for.
You know, this
Or
isn't
is
their
it-
first acrylic block.
No, but
It's a
it's
jigsaw puzzle.
yeah, jigsaw puzzle. The prices
This appeals to
are
someone, I'm sure.
interesting, but
Yeah.
the
Maybe read through the
Mamoshiba
post first.
figurine is very nice. That one's 70 euros, but that's how big is it? This is we can't go
It's
through all of this,
flocked.
but it's flocked.
That's the name, but what does that mean?
posable. Flocked means it has like fabric like glued onto the outside, so it's soft to the touch.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see. It's one of those. Size approximately L, 200 millimeters. What? L
Length is 200
Length
millimeters.
is 200 millimeters, so it's a very small figurine.
20 centimeters long. It's not too bad.
It's not even
What's
the
the
size of
centimeters long as?
like this big.
Yeah, but most figure. Yeah, but think
Yeah,
about
it is
how
a figurine.
big most figurines are and how much you pay for other ones. So
Yeah, think about how much you pay for those nice animes with the baboogas and stuff.
That's true.
They're like £400.
That's true. That's true. 70 euros. There's a Yan trembling plush.
That's a plushie.
Now, this one is a lot smaller. This has a keychain hook on it, so I'm assuming it is relatively small. This is a tiny one. It's you see it in the bottom right of our preview or our
Huge.
slide there.
Mm-hmm.
It's 150 by 120 by 80 millimeters. So it's a keychain plushie. 30 euros, 29.99 euros. I'm gonna give them all in euros because I have to switch between every time
Sure,
and I
sure.
cannot be
Mhm.
asked. Is there anything you want to point out specifically? There's a lot of good quality gear here, stuff here. Gear.
Yeah.
The
There's
backpack.
yeah,
The Outrunner backpack is cool.
that's the
Yeah.
middle one in our slide.
So yeah,
$59.99.
Otter pouch with charm. They've done a faux leather mate cookie, which isn't actually. I mean, originally it was a different cookie in game anyway. But it's the mate cookie now. With that, it's like looks a bit like Vivi.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of cute to have as a little figurine
Yes.
tassel.
The
thing on the back.
aluminium plate trays, sorry, are strange.
I was worried.
I
I
don't
was. Gonna,
like
I was.
them.
Yeah, I was wondering about those. Like these are just
What's
like food
They're for
trays.
trinkets or what?
Are they like? What is it for?
They're trinket trays.
Oh, they're trinket
I don't
trays.
think you're supposed. I don't think you're supposed to put food in them.
No, these aren't.
These
for
Final
food.
Fantasy-
These
That's
are,
you guys
for
are in the know.
Victorian gentlemen.
That's the ashtray for your.
You wish.
That's your rolling tray that you roll your points in.
I
It's
was
not an
thinking like a
ashtray, it doesn't have the cutout
cafeteria
for a
tray.
cigarette.
Okay. It's it's quite small. It's 116 millimeters by 82 millimeters. So
I
it's
make
a very
tiny
small tray.
blunts, okay.
Yeah. You.
And then the other main thing that I think is cool is the T-shirt, the Aunt T's Tacos shirt.
Yeah. So you
That
can
one's
see
kinda
top
nice.
left. Yeah, they're
And it has, like, a little
34.99.
design on the back. There, all right. There's a
What were you
couple
gonna
of
say,
their
Lolo,
little.
sorry?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Rollo? Did you have anything to
I
add?
didn't say anything.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Or
well, I was just gonna say I like some of the other shirts, like the night market one. I guess that's only a hoodie.
I think the Night
and-
Market one isn't for FanFest. Isn't for NA FanFest. These are all things specifically for NA FanFest that
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
okay.
pre-order that you could pre-order starting on the 17th of December up through the 12th of January. So you'll still have some time by the time this is on YouTube.
yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Also, the Golden Badge collection,
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
they look
'cause
really
they've
cool, but
They've come out with a bunch of new of the blind box things they do, where you're not guaranteed to get everything.
yeah.
Now, the golden badges, while they do look cool, they are sort of small steel coins with
Mhm.
different like fights from the game. £110
For
Mhm.
one,
for 10 blind boxes.
each
For
pin
one would be
badge is
ridiculous.
packaged
One
in a
would be
blind package
insanity,
that
dude.
contains one random pin badge out of the set
Yeah,
of 10.
but you get a sealed display box of 10 blind
Oh,
boxes.
okay. I
You're
was
just
about
not guaranteed to get them all.
I see. That's still crazy. That's a lot of
A
money.
scam. You should get all of them if you're buying the entire.
Technically,
I agree.
you could end up getting 10 of the same coin.
You can, yeah. most companies that do art figurine blind boxes, if you buy a full box, they'll make sure you get them all.
Yes.
So it's weird.
I guess
Why
that
do
might
they
be
do
intended
this?
for people to just like a group of people to buy them together and then split it up. But
Yeah.
it still sucks.
This is like
It's-
such an obvious like
You ask.
sucking money out of you.
Yeah.
You want to get the whole thing.
Absolutely. But you know the answer to why they do this.
Mhm.
Yes, money. So money. Yeah, so that's the designs are cool though. They are embossed.
Yeah, it's a decent one this time round.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good stuff if you're into
Very high detail.
tat.
Yeah, if you're into tat, collectible tat, this is it.
There's quite a lot of good tat this time round.
Yeah. Anything else worth mentioning from the? I mean, again, I would recommend go check it out yourself. It's on the
it's on the Lodestone.
it's on the Lodestone. You can click the link there to see it all. It's all looks very high quality. There's nothing. Maybe the one thing, if I'm gonna do look heel grumpy about Square Enix merch, maybe the packing tape is a little weird. €12 for a packing
Not the
tape.
first time they've done that.
No.
But it is a
No.
ridiculous price.
Yeah,
But then again, like packing tape with that degree of detail is kind of expensive generally.
Yeah.
Is it just washi tape? Is that,
yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
But basically, yeah.
Looks like it. Yeah.
I'm
So I guess
I'm
that's
not
the weird one.
consumer for this.
No, that's not for me.
No.
No.
But if you do, if you like to tape things and you like wasting money on tape, then
think-
do I have the product for you?
I think it's nice, but I do think the thing that has the most ridiculous price point.
It also
is
does't look like it's like
the
a
plush with the. Oh, I'm talking about the plush with the
Oh.
eco bag.
the plush with the eco bag. Okay,
Oh, you
sorry.
don't
I'm
like the... Oh, that's true.
plush with the eco bag. Is that the
It's a
Sabatender one?
Sabatender, yeah. It's £43.
Why is it so
$49.99.
expensive?
It does come with a plush origin, and it goes inside. I don't like how there's a picture of the Sabatender being like twain from behind, hiding the bag inside of itself.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's interesting. It's an interesting. Okay, I mean it's a cute. Oh yeah, I don't like that. So it's like a storage thing as well. I mean, fine. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. I also wanted to say about the tape. The picture of the tape in the on the page. It doesn't look. It's one of those where it's like, oh, you can buy this tape for €12, and it looks like a half full roll. You know what I mean? Like it's not even like a
Yeah,
full
it doesn't
roll.
look full.
it's 5 meters of tape.
That's not a lot. 5 meters.
Nice.
No.
To be fair, though, if you got a package from someone with like some really high quality washi tape on, you would feel special.
Sure, I would, but
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
you know.
use it. It's €12
Well, no, it's
for
too
this tape.
expensive. Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, exactly.
No. Okay. Well, there you go. That's available for. Well, pre-order will be available. It is available. It started on the 17th of December.
Yeah, remember you can pay in 3 with Klarna.
Oh God.
Painful.
Don't get stuck in that. Don't
Go into debt.
Don't
to
go into
buy
debt.
14 merch, please.
Guys, don't worry. If you want all of those collectible boxes, pay in 3 with Klarna, guys.
Yeah. This will be it will be available for pre-order until Monday the 12th of January. So time is ticking actually a little bit now. So if you want it, pre-order it now. Okay. Hopefully the check cleared so we can move on. All right. Heavensturn.
Oh,
The heavens
Oh!
have turned, our friends.
There's a horse.
it's a Uma
Unicult.
Yes.
Umano Unicult.
Yeah, this happened, and
Heavens turns very cozy, but it's like nothing much happens in it, but I find it cozy. My favorite thing now is getting my fortune rather than the actual quest.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
glad
really
they
care
added the
much about the
fortunes.
quest. I have to say,
I liked this more than some of the previous ones, but yeah.
but
sorry,
the
what were
bar
you
is
gonna say?
already low for Heavensturn, though. Like I was thinking that it's like it's okay, but there's a couple of things I need to mention. But okay, essentially, the story it's not going to take long to recap.
Well, if you did the Heavensturn with the little Ryu Norsuke little chocobo wearing the dragon outfit, it's
It's the same
identical.
one. It's
exactly the
essentially.
same
I was
quest.
thinking that too. Like, oh, okay, just doing this again, eh?
Yeah.
You essentially you have to. They have a little unicorn.
Mascot.
baby, and
It's a real baby
Mhm.
unicorn though, which is cool.
yes,
That they
Donated by Highland Art or whatever.
House.
no
What's
no
his name?
house for Tom.
For Tom.
For Tom.
Yeah. Obviously, a big mention of Horsefont in this one, which is also
No, they never mention him by name.
no. They say silver-haired.
Silver-haired.
Yeah.
And then your character just is like, whoa.
This is
Oh,
this
he's
is a
dead.
I was
reference.
thinking, yeah, hang on a sec, guy.
It is
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it is referencing the last time we had a horse-themed quest.
the original
Heavensturn.
A Realm Reborn Heavensturn event.
Yes. So that's cool
And
if
they
you
will
remember
acknowledge
that.
you if they remember you from 12 years ago.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
Sadly, I didn't do the first one on
Oh.
at least.
To be honest, I didn't realize I did because I thought I wasn't playing them, but they recognized me.
Yeah.
That makes me think that this was back when I first played the game and I was skipping through the quest and I don't remember it at all.
So yeah, you essentially have to do the same thing. Show people. Well, there's like I thought maybe that was going to be the quest when we first meet the baby unicorn, that we were going to have to work to like get his trust or whatever, but it just immediately likes us. So
He loved us.
No,
yeah.
because we're
Skip
pure
that.
of heart.
yeah, we're pure of heart,
Yeah.
and so he's like,
Skip
oh
any sort of quest.
yeah,
Come out.
and he's like, perfect. Then you go around and show this thing off to people,
Mhm.
and then they'll love Heavensturn and they'll remember that it's
Mm.
Heavensturn. It's the year of the horse, and so that's what you do. You do the same thing you did with the chocobo thing, and when you go back, and also they mention that they're preparing for a procession of
Yes.
horses.
It is the most
What to see of the horse?
bare bones parade I've ever
Yes.
seen in my life.
We
Whoa,
have to
hold
talk
on.
about it because I thought something was wrong because so you go to Sapphire Gate at the entrance of
Mhm.
Flimsa, and I'm like, oh whoa, it's gonna be like a parade and stuff. It's probably gonna be instanced, and there's gonna be people standing around, and there's gonna be music maybe. I thought, wow, this is
No,
gonna
no,
be
no.
this is gonna be the best, like maybe the
No,
best
I don't know.
Heavensturn
I don't know
event.
why you would have
I
expected
thought
something that good.
Maybe
thought
there could have been a
something.
palanquin led by horses.
Yeah, I thought
No,
there's
no,
going to
no.
be some sort of celebration. And then I go in, they do a little
Hmm.
cutscene, they show the three horses, like the frontline horses, essentially.
Yeah. Whoa.
And I'm like,
One from each
okay,
grand company.
interesting. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be like, maybe I have to
And
like
then they-
represent
yeah.
my free company in this one, maybe,
No,
or
no, no,
something.
no, no.
No.
I have
No,
to,
no, why you
I
thought
have to
that.
babysit the colt, the baby unicorn. And it starts, and it's like it's one of those escort quests. And first of all, there's
Yeah.
no music when I'm doing this. By the way, I've turned it because in the music in Middle of Nosha, it just plays like a little bit, and then it's just silence. That's how I went through this in complete silence with the windy like thing.
Yeah, it's quite
And then when you get
tense,
close
it's
to the
nice.
people, you just hear,
Yeah, which was good.
and it
That's
is the
nice.
most A Realm Reborn shit I've ever experienced in like 11 years. Like it was just silence as I was walking, and the colt danced a little.
Yeah.
And then we moved on. There was nothing else. It was just
Well,
us.
It's a very liminal experience.
No, there were
Very.
a few other things.
A few other things. What was the
There
other
was
things?
there were a few fates in the background. Um,
Yeah, I saw the
A
face
few-
pop up for
a
a moment.
few-
I thought like, oh, is this a part
I
of the
thought-
Yeah,
it was
that's
gonna
what
be
I
part of the
thought too.
event.
I thought so too. But it's just, and also they're fates with no one in them, just dead fates
it was
playing.
the lamb fate. I think it was
Yeah,
the lamb fate.
yeah.
And when you go past, there are some level 12 mossless goobus with moss on their
Yeah,
heads.
and
was
I
like,
thought
that doesn't make
this.
sense.
I thought that mossless Gubu was going to do something, but he was just watching,
Yeah,
just staring.
He
There,
was
like
just watching.
that was the
In
absolute.
my head, when I got out and I saw the three horses and I knew that the Unicult was partaking, I thought at the very least the horses would be moving with us.
Yes.
Same.
But they finished that procession before we even took off.
Even when I,
know, we were
saw
just
the
trailing
three,
behind.
I saw the three horses. I'm like, okay, they're gonna be in there. It's a bit. It's not. That's not a lot for a procession, but sure. At least we have some horses.
Well,
None
it's
of
the
them.
only three horses in
None of
Hazel's, yeah.
them. They. I think they're there at the very end when you finish the walk.
They are, yeah.
stand
They are
there at
standing
the
there.
end. And we
Yeah.
have, by the way, walked past like 3 groups of people. I think maybe 2. Where he just dances a little. I think in
Yeah, which is
total,
cute.
maybe there were 10 people watching this procession.
That's quite good.
There was no fanfare. There was 3 horses and a baby unicorn walking. I'm sorry. That was
how-
embarrassing. Rollo.
How do you just not try with the events
Yeah,
this
I don't know.
bad, man?
Just
like,
just put some NPCs along the route. Like make
Maybe
it look.
there's a bit of domophobia spreading in Eorzea and no one really cares anymore.
Well,
you
going
know?
by the people we visit, it seems like that's not the case. People seem pretty
I don't
hype,
know.
and I
Yeah,
was.
but we only spoke to 5 people.
Yeah,
only 10
they were brought a friend.
there were only 10 people that were watching us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
That's
we should
true.
have worked harder.
We should have worked harder.
Not a single notable NPC.
No.
No one of Merle Webb didn't show up, did she?
Oh no, she didn't give a
well,
fuck.
there's people in Limsa, and near
That's
that.
There
true.
are people in Limsa,
There are
that's true.
people
There's
in
some people
Limsa.
you can talk to, which is fun.
There's the couple from a couple years ago.
They don't
that
say
had the
anything
armor.
though. They just stand
No, they
there
don't say
staring
much,
at each
yeah.
other this year,
Yeah.
which is kind of sad.
No,
But
they do say something. They talk about their fortunes.
oh, do they? I
Most
stood
people
behind them.
say
That it
nothing.
wouldn't trigger.
The
for
couple
me.
did at least.
Oh,
It took a
okay.
while for them to trigger. I don't know why, but
They're
yeah,
not a couple, Rollo. They're just two
Oh,
friends of male and female persuasion.
the pairing, you know what I mean.
Well, I saw the
People
obviously the guy with his little butler kid, whatever. What's his name from?
Yeah,
his
hands
Emma
started-
Lane.
Emily.
Amina Lane and
Onawa.
Onawa,
on a while, and the
And there was some
the
Namazu.
Namasu. Well, it's
Yeah,
the
they were
Namasu from the
Joe
The
something.
the society quest.
Society quest.
Yeah.
Your setsu.
What's-
The handsome
Joe.
one was there. You're looking at the,
Seigetsu is the handsome one.
yeah. Yeah, so that's good. The quest itself, though, not very good.
Oh, it was not
I have
very
to say.
good. I mean,
was
the fact that it was basically the same as the other one they've done, with
with
a tacked
a
on.
disappointing
escort
escort quest, which.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
I'm
but again, it's all
baffled,
about the fortune.
But I am. I understand that they this is like this quest is made.
They
when,
blew their load with reusing the Kinder Punch for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling. I have a feeling they designed both of those quests at the same time, and Heavensturn like sort of. Maybe they don't have time to do more, but like.
It's not been the strongest. It wasn't the strongest year for
Bring back the
seasonal events.
bring back the
Bring back
pounding.
the mochi pounding.
Yeah, mochi pounding. I don't know. I
Yeah.
kind of miss it now.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. When it comes to events at this point, Square Enix is just asleep at the wheel. Like
A little
They
bit.
really are.
A little bit. Yeah.
whatever comes out, fucking play it, get your dumb reward, and get out of there.
They have no desire to make people actually like stay locked in and doing the events.
like
It's strange. Yeah.
This is always one of my biggest things for teams. That the events are just so fucking bad.
They're too quick. That's the thing.
would-
I want to grind, and people don't
Yeah,
want grind, but I
that's
do.
that's
for
what
an
I
event.
think.
Yeah, but I don't want to go. That's why
That's
I don't
the
want to
problem.
grind in my seasonal events. Thank you.
I think maybe
But
having
there's usually like there's so many cosmetics to get at season events. You can get like a witch's outfit or like a ghoulish outfit
Well, yeah,
to grind. It'd be so much fun.
I think they would if they wanted this. Yeah, because grinding that's gonna polarize. People are not gonna want to grind. A lot of people are not gonna want to grind, especially now that we've been like. There's not a lot of grind left in this game, so that would feel out of place and annoying for people for a seasonal event, and it will be very FOMO. Like it would be very like I don't have time, whatever. But gating it maybe by days, maybe like a rotating. I don't know. They'd have to do. I don't know how to fix it. Like how
Other games can do it. I don't know why 14 can't. Like
14 is
sure,
so set in its ways.
It's
Unfortunate. I wish they sorted that shit out.
Season events are one of the most fun things in MMOs as well. Like the Halloween Guild Wars 2 with that big like tower jumping puzzle and stuff. Like there's so many good things they do in other games. I want loads of cosmetic seasonal looking things. Give me my like candy cane sword or my
You're also down on this event. I thought it was fine.
I thought
oh, it was very dull.
it's a standard 14 event on the lower side, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. It is starting to
It
get to a
was
point where, like, come on,
nothing,
the
though.
seasonal events, you gotta do something.
yeah.
Maybe I just liked that it referenced something that happened 13 years ago, and like it utilized that for the exact story. There is also a knight from Fortomp there that will explain
Yes.
what
That's
happened
true.
That's true.
previously.
There's two actually there standing there.
Yeah,
I
there's a
think.
couple of nights.
There's yeah.
which is nice.
It's mid. I mean, Heavensturn is never good. Let's just be real.
That was
Heavensturn is
always
never
our
good.
lowest
That's the
rated, I
lowest
think.
one.
Yeah, I
What
don't.
did you get
I
as
don't
your,
think
fortune?
Heavensturn has ever been great.
No.
I got
Um,
good fortune.
I got
fair.
good fortune as well. It told me to invest in submarines and airships.
Oh,
Ah,
go for it. I'd recommend.
follow. It's your year for subs.
Yeah, I got fair. I don't remember what else, but yeah, it was not that bad.
I got good. I got a really good actually. I was
Oh,
surprised.
this
Last
is
year I got-
It's going to be a good year for us then.
yeah.
Last year I got shit,
I-
but this year.
I know people are disappointed that what's his name? Horschafont's father, the person in this picture,
Oh,
Edmond.
Edmond, didn't appear in this event as people in these pictures normally don't.
Yeah.
But I like the implication that like his son brought a horse helmet back 12 years ago and he's made like a shrine to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's true. Yeah.
If only that was made
I'd
clear
love
in
to
the
have gone
quest.
to see Edmond.
That would be nice. Just have a little bit of that. I don't know. I know that they can't because this is a level 15 quest, and people wouldn't know if they started the game. It's one of those issues we have.
Stop doing level 15 quests.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe that's one way to fix some of these.
I mean, what would
seasonal
you want
events.
made clear in the quest? Because it was made clear that they're the reason they even had the Unicult.
To have Edmond.
I'd just like to go to
have
Edmond
him like
or
confirm
to do
it or just
something
see
outside
this.
of-
You know, like
Yeah.
to experience this. This artwork is not seen by most players, by the way. Let's just remember that. Like this is art for
Plus, it's a rewarding game.
They'll see it in a couple of years.
yeah. Yes, when it appears as in game. So yeah, I mean mid low for
It's a
Heavensturn.
low. I mean,
Low minus.
It's no higher than a D for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolute D tier.
D.
I was going to give this a B.
What?
The fuck? Based on what?
That's insanity.
That's crazy. Reward.
I like the vibes of this year's.
It's the
Also,
same
you
vibe as
also
the.
get the
Wait, we just okay. I mean, you rate it however you want, but okay.
We also haven't talked about. So you get the Unicult as a minion, and then there's also a new
A partition.
screen
A
that you
part-
can,
yes,
a new
a golden
partition that you can
screen.
buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the minion looks like a gold chip from Umusume a little bit.
Well,
Yes.
maybe you should rate it a bit higher.
No,
then.
don't rate it high.
No, that's not enough.
It's just a reskinned partition. It's just another partition.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
nothing fantastic happened.
Okay.
No, it was a disappointing.
So that was the reward. You
Well, it
get
wasn't a disappointing event. It was just a blur event.
the minion and you get the gold partition.
I definitely couldn't give it a D. A D would have D's actively upset me.
That walk
I
in
don't think these have
silence.
to actively upset me.
That walk in silence
Well,
after
maybe that's
building
your
up.
fault for waiting until the music ended.
The music wouldn't last. The music that plays
That's
in Middle
not his
Enosha
fault that the
ends
game-
during
yeah,
the
no.
cutscene, Georgi. It ends during the
The game should
cutscene.
account for this.
The music
just
played
shows a
for
lack
me
of
the
care.
entire time I was there. You took too long.
It's a lack of care from the
Georgi
devs.
skipped cutscene. Georgi skipped the
What
cutscene.
cutscene? There's no cutscene out there.
There is. That's when they present the
Yeah,
three
right, when the
horses.
horses are there.
Yeah, but the music restarts after the cutscene ends.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This
Just-
guy's paid by Big Heavenswood or something.
Does the music not automatically play?
Heavenswood? You're paid by Big Heavenswood.
That's true.
Does the music not play automatically when a cutscene ends in Middle Enosha? Maybe I don't know. I didn't have any music.
I don't fucking remember, but like I guess that I was lucky in terms of when the music played.
That
in
is
the
not
series.
how an event should work. It should have had its own music during that event.
I do agree with that.
That's a
But
weird.
It didn't affect me negatively. I haven't had your experience.
Compared to last year's, how do we find this? What was last
What was
year?
last year's?
Exactly.
Exactly. This was these events are like, man. I'm only a 14
Oh,
doomer.
it was
we
the
saw that.
Yonosuke one. It was literally the same event.
Oh, was
No,
that when we did
last
that
year's
one?
was Yonosuke. I thought that was the year before.
That was 2024. Oh no,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, 2025 is the
No,
one
we
last
want
year.
2025, please. Thank you very much.
God, these are so confusing. Sorry, no. Last one it was the screen with the orange on his head.
Oh, that had the quiz. I didn't mind that.
Yeah, that one
I
was
think that was
pretty
better
decent.
than this year.
Yeah, this one was not.
Oh yeah, that one was a better.
This is
Heavensturn.
a hard D.
Yeah, hard D for me. Okay, well there you go. That's Heavensturn. Moving on to Mogmail. It's time for Mogmail. We don't have them on screen today, but I will play the intro. Let's check out Mogmail. This is from Pamont. Oh God, Payment Pamont Mare. I don't know.
No.
Or Payment Mare.
Mare. Yeah,
be mare.
for
Yeah.
the year of the horse.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. From Sargatanus. Hello, speakers. While there's always speculation on new jobs, I've always wondered on if we could speculate on new cross-job interactions / upgrades that we could have implemented. We've speculated on the ideas of new disciples of land or hand, or what Beastmaster entails, but what if they could be tied in together? A need land class that harvests from tamed beasts. Could they be brought to a new style of island / space colony? Could we see an evolution in our battle classes that could return cross-class style skills? What kind of creative new things in this vein would you want to see? Perhaps Red Vipers, Astral or Umbral Paladins?
Oh.
What would their new movesets consist of? Possibly.
It's kind of an interesting thought process. I know that people don't like the cross-class system and like the classes to jobs sort of thing that much.
Yeah.
But I always thought it would have been cool if there was like a tier afterwards where you have to have like certain ones at like 60 whatever, and then you get like a new special job. But I know why they didn't do that.
Yeah.
But Yoshi-P mentioned that instead of continually getting just level 100, 110, 120, and we get new skills, there would be new like progression elements. And they talked about things a bit like the Astral Umbral Paladin or something like that, or like a white mage being more, I don't know, conjury focused or something.
Right.
I think they could do a lot in terms of like specs almost.
I've said this before, that they should lead into two because of how this game works. They'll never let you do specs. They'll make two separate jobs that spring forth from one, but they'll make them completely separate, similar to how Scholar is right now. Scholar, as it is right now, is essentially a new job that happens at level 30. It has no connection to Summoner anymore, other than the fact that you need Arcanist at level 30. Right. It has its own version of every skill that Arcanist learns up to that point. I think they could do that again and you could go into either White Wizard or Geomancer as two different directions you could go in from transforming from a White Mage.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. And if they were different specs, so like Geomancer's DPS or White Wizard is healer. And that even would be cool cooler too. If you can queue for both roles. And then whichever role you get selected for Duty Finder, you then go as White Wizard or the other one. So
this is all very cool, but it's all well beyond what I believe this game can do.
No, that would be so good.
This is, I guess, a related question, but I'm a big proponent of they should add new base jobs. It can still be expansion locked, but I think they should start adding jobs that can be played at level 1.
Agreed.
Because it is the starting jobs now or classes for new players are so limited, and just you still only get one healer that you can play as at the start.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can do Scholar and sort of at the start. That's like a, I don't know.
No,
it's not what you expect.
You cannot.
You don't get Scholar until level 30.
You have to be
Arcanist.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's DPS.
It's not what you would expect.
You can only be Conjurer.
Yeah.
I fully agree. Because when you start as a Viper, you don't get much gameplay. You get 20 levels to learn, which is nothing really. So you're not going to be playing it very long. You have to learn quite a big rotation initially. And then if you get old content, you have to just figure out what tools you have like that they've decided to lock off for you. It doesn't feel good. I really agree. I would love a class that starts at 1 again.
That's why one of the things that I always do, because it's the closest I can get to what Rollo explained, is that I'll often go into like a deep dungeon solo so that I can see what skills I get as I get them, so that
That's
I can figure out what to do with where I want everything.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, and they could still like lock it behind like, okay, well, you can't play this job if you don't have the expansion, which is fine. They do it with races in the creation, so I think that's cool. I think people are fine with that. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I want players to have more variety, like new players at the start.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would take us longer to level as like older players, but I think we can add like a round or two of level 1 jobs.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree.
It's not a big deal to level 1 to 15 to start doing roulettes anyway, and it's been such a long time. It would be quite welcome to start at level 1.
I wouldn't mind this, but my question would be: do new players want this? Like, do they care enough? Like, or are they satisfied with what jobs they have or role classes they have?
Well,
I should say.
I would
It
if
could bring people
I
to
can
the game.
only imagine myself like. I mean, obviously, I can never be a new player in 14, but I would like they promote the new jobs when they release an expansion,
yeah.
and I'll be like, oh shit, I want to play.
Now's the time to jump in.
You know, that job, and then you start the game. You're like, wait, why can I not pick? First of all, super confusing because the start jobs that you get are actually classes, so they're not actually the names at all when you pick them. And then you notice it's not part of the. It's a very limited selection of classes. I mean, there's like we said, one healer. There's 2 tanks. Like, there's not. There, you know, I think maybe
There's not a lot of variety. Like, I think you should at least have 2 or 3 options for every kind of role.
2 to 4 is not that significant a jump. 1 to 4 is a bigger one.
Yeah. I mean, but still, I mean, yeah, but it's like you can't find the job that was advertised for the expansion when you started anyway, because it's all you have to level another job.
Does it even tell you what role you are when you do character creation?
No.
Yeah, it tells you now.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It used to just be Disciple of War
But you
and
could
Magic.
jump in as
I
like Arcanist, thinking you're a DPS, and then suddenly you get
Oh, yeah.
some confusing choices.
Yeah.
Now, you either be a healer or a
Yeah,
DPS.
that's not shown in the menu at all
No.
for like main characters. Like Arcanist can become a healer, and it's just like, oh, it's a DPS. It's very.
It should
a very
show.
weird new player experience.
It should show when you hover over like the jobs, like what it will evolve into. At like some
That-
sort
yeah.
of system to show you where you're going with these jobs or classes.
Yeah, I agree. But
There
I
is.
I don't think any of the negatives are that significant. I think I don't. You know, I have
think
to level from level 1. So what?
rather than having to make new jobs wholesale, which I think is part of I think might be off-putting to especially old players. They're like, I don't want to have to start from level 1. I think if you level, say, for example, Conjurer to level 30, you should be able to start Sage at level 30 afterwards.
That would be that would be nice at least.
Yeah, maybe that would be probably better.
And also looking at the starting roster of classes and jobs too, I don't know. I don't think it's putting its best foot forward, I would say. Like White Mage, it's the easiest healer, you know. It's simple, straightforward. It's, you know, that's cool, it's basic. Summoner or Arcanist is, you know, you're playing with Duplo Lego blocks, I feel like. It's not anything too out there.
Yeah.
Scholar's a bit more, but that's not the option. So Warrior, okay, it's only one of the 4 tanks. That's fine. Same thing with Gladiator. It's all right. Dragoon, Monk, I don't know. Like, there's better now. You know what I mean? Like, there's more.
Well, you're
stuff
saying
people can do.
saying Monk and Dragoon. That's not the choices you get. You get Lancer,
Oh, sorry,
Pugilist.
Pugilist,
Yeah.
which is so uncool sounding. It's like, okay, I'll be a Lancer. Like they need like a way to be like, actually though, you'll be a Lancer until level 30, and then you'll be a Dragoon. Like, maybe have that in.
Well,
I don't know.
they show that by making one of the outfits that they show you off at the start of the game. Is
you
the
can have
job-
the
job gear.
you can have the job
PvP
gear activated on. Yeah, that's true. That's
So
works.
they show you start as a Lancer, but look what you could become.
Yes, I guess so.
So I know chat's saying that, like, oh, you know, jobs are tied to expansions. I think that's still fine because races are still tied to expansions, right?
Yeah.
It just shows you in the menu you can't pick it unless you get it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
If you want to be able to pick it, pick up the latest expansion. Like, I think that's a fine ask.
I mean, yeah, they're already
Maybe I'm-
expansion gating stuff in that. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Also, maybe I'm misunderstanding some of the things that chat was saying, but I also think they're talking about the plot.
The plot?
How their jobs are plot-wise tied to expansions as well.
that sometimes
with the
that's
job
true.
zone stuff, maybe, but
Sometimes it's more so, and sometimes it's less so.
there
Like-
are bigger narrative issues, I think, in the game
Yeah.
already
I agree.
than something like that.
Are there narrative?
But they're all like, you know, Heavenswood, the Machinist Guild is Stephanian or whatever his name is.
oh yeah,
The Dark Knights live
Right,
is,
right.
The dude in the
job
the
quests
Broken Knight,
are.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
Astrologian could pull out because you go to
Well,
Curtis.
I mean, the issue is
Westwood.
already there. Even if one job is becoming an issue, then it doesn't matter if some others are compatible. You can't have just some jobs appear. I mean, yeah, that's probably yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Just have this for new jobs only going forward. I retroactively, sure, you can't make Dark Knight work in the character creation menu or whatever because that's just how it is. So with Gunbreaker or whatever.
I feel like that's.
You could easily pull them in though. Put Mystic Knight in the expansion, and then it's just, Mystic Knights were
adding
an
level
ancient Nimian, group that has been rediscovered, and then add a guild hall somewhere easy.
Adding
This
a level
is
1
also
job
asking
now is crazy, I think, but
for like an entire job quest line, essentially, like a real one. Like
Bring me back to that, please.
See,
I would pay for that as an expansion like
Same,
feature.
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I want to do like a new set of job quests with are hopefully well written.
Exactly.
See, that's one of the benefits of what I'm offering with the idea that like White Mage could become White Wizard or Geomancer, is that like it's building off of one of the systems that exists from A Realm Reborn, but you're branching off of something that they've had access to from the start. So they could start working on that as soon as they hit like
That's
level
true.
30.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
If they choose to, it's the same way that Arcanist branches off. Like if they make the branches early enough, it sounds like they could, like instead of making just a completely wholesale new job, like make it so that like if you had a White Mage at level 50, or you've leveled your White Mage to level 100, you'll have the new job at level 100 already.
Right.
That's true. That could work. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anything to get more jobs in, really.
I will say
at level 90.
Chad is also pointing out, I mean, the devs have made it very clear that they really hate the Scholar Summoner branch.
I thought they hated that because of how they originally implemented it, but they're fine with it as it is now.
I don't know what their current status is. I just remember them saying we'll probably
I
never
remember
do
them
anything
talking
like
about
that
hating
again.
it.
It is a pretty awkward system compared to everything else.
Yeah.
I also agree. The fact that we have Archer turning into Bard, but there's no like Ranger option is a sad state in our game.
Yes.
It would allow them to bring
shoot
in
bows rather than play music.
Yeah.
Or like Machinist can become Machinist as it is right now, or Musketeer / Corsair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then yeah.
Yeah.
It allows them, especially if they use the same weapons, it allows them to like save time while also like they don't have to worry about new models necessarily for everything, but they'll be able to like make new content.
Yes.
And they'll still have the same base skills up to level 30 or 50 wherever it branches off.
Yeah.
It'll just be the new ones they have to worry about. So they don't have to worry about a full rotation. They just have to worry about the embellishment to the rotation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's why I think the reason why I don't think a level 1 class is ever going to happen like fully is because that's a lot of work. That's all the way up to level 100. They're going to have to do all the job quests up to level 60, or is it 70 actually? 70.
Well, they only have like one per expansion.
Is it one every 5 levels up to level 50, and then one every 10 levels after that?
No, it's Heavenswood had like them every 2 levels, but
every
then
2.
That it was
Right. And then there was one start and one finish one, I think, maybe.
I mean, God forbid they put any effort in.
Well, I mean, yes.
They put effort.
They put effort in, but
into different parts of the game.
We have to get other content than just one job from level 1 to 100. You know, like we need more content.
To be honest, I would be much happier with one fleshed out job from 1 to 100 with a full lore and a deep, interesting story than 3 half-baked new jobs that start at level 90 and barely anyone plays them after a few weeks.
Okay.
3 new jobs? Don't be greedy. You're lucky you get 2.
Yeah.
Well, what is this, Heavensward? You're gonna want a job in the middle of a patch too now, huh?
That's the other benefit to the system I'm proposing, is that they can use things like Ranger and Geomancer to advertise the next expansion, and they'll be like, ooh, new jobs, but they don't have to fully build a whole new kit for everyone, and that allows them to make more than 2 that they could advertise an expansion. Probably
they could add loads of new jobs quickly because they're building off what they already have.
I do believe that is potentially
future of jobs, and because they can't just keep adding jobs forever. Like at some point they're gonna
They'll run
have
out
to
of
be a little
UI
more
space.
creative.
The memory, there'll be no memory.
The memory
left.
and the keys and the bits and bytes and data
Yeah.
packs, and like it's too much. So yeah, I hope. Remember, Yoshi-P did talk about like potentially having like skill tree branching
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
So they
Yeah.
are probably
And then-
thinking about it.
We've seen variations that we can't play as. Like, Alphino can be an academician.
Yes.
Ishtola is a sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
Orionje is a lithomancer.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
He's made that shit up.
He's calling it that. No one else is. All right. Well, there you go. Sorry, we are a little off. I think. No,
Great question.
Yeah, great question.
it's a good
lot
question.
of good discussion came out of that.
No clue what they're gonna do for jobs going forward, though. It is
No.
I wouldn't even know where they would start.
Yeah.
I'm worried that we're just going to get another 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Same old, same
I
old. I
agree.
hope they do a little different this expansion.
Going by the signals, maybe there might, seeing as they kind of want to change things up, maybe this will be the first expansion where they change the recipe a little. But I mean,
If
I'm
we're
already
going off Dawn Trail, we'll have one really unique and cool job and one really
A bland
brain
one.
dead job where you just click buttons that light up.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but that's
Pixomancer was
generally-
fucking awesome, so
Yeah.
that's the least one.
That's how it happens. They make the job that everyone's requesting. People were requesting a dual wielding sword job apparently for
True.
ages, particularly in Japan. People were requesting like a Reaper for ages, and that's probably the less interesting job compared to Sage, which no
Yeah.
one was thinking about.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
I'm mad.
Yes, I'm already sort of hoping that we're getting new clans with this expansion, the next expansion.
Oh yes,
so.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's the simplest way for them to both add new races, but also to fulfill their "we're never adding new races" thing, because
Yeah.
Yes.
it's just a quick visual change.
Yes. So, thank you, Pamant.
question.
I'm going to call you Pamant Mare.
Mhm.
Thank you.
If you
for
send
your-
in another question, feel free to provide a pronunciation guide.
It could also
Yeah.
be Pamant Mare. Mire.
Great question though. So
Thank you, great
good
question.
job. Send in
Send in
question
more
on that.
questions
Mhm.
to us at speakersxiv.com/mogmail. We need to get to the Q&A, so we're going to do that now. Yoshi-P went on a stroll through the JP servers, and he answered questions.
Very lonely New Year's for him, wasn't it? He was at home. His kid was playing Fortnite, so he wasn't bonding with him. His wife was probably peeling the oranges. And he
Yeah.
just went and got a glass of wine and went upstairs.
Yeah.
Persimmons, thank you.
These
Oh, sorry, person.
Yeah. All right, these are the questions that the players sent to Yoshi-P that he answered in his walk with Yoshi-P. Is that the English translation for it? I think.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just jump straight into it. Thank you to this is from I'm pretty sure this is from the subreddit.
Yes.
So,
I believe
Yes.
of course, as always, the name is missing here,
The
but
questions were taken from Umadori,
yes.
a Japanese site, and then they translated and
Yeah.
the questions and answers.
Shout out to whomst ever it is who did this. It's on the subreddit. Any plans to implement system related to motion? Yoshi-P says, regarding...
question.
That's such a... what a
What the
question.
fuck does that mean?
To motion.
I'm requesting more jiggle physics in the motion.
Oh,
please.
now that I agree with that.
But the
we need it on the
answer...
thighs.
The answer is even more puzzling. Regarding motions, as he says, as if this makes
What do you mean
makes so much
motion?
sense. We are currently planning to offer all players some form of customization on motion related. I'm assuming
Does it mean like running animations? or
Maybe.
something?
I think this means
I
like
think that's-
can run
animations. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
People
Okay.
suggesting it means.
Yeah.
Because some people don't like the Ella's and running emote or animation.
Okay.
I'm sure
But
there are people
everyone
that
likes
don't like this.
the
The
female.
female hero run. With
Yeah,
the,
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad. Oh, just like the arms running at the waist.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to knock you over.
They're just like almost like skipping along when they're walking. Like it's such
Yeah,
a weird
they're
like.
what was that annoying character from 13?
Oh, not vanilla.
Vanille.
Vanille.
Vanille, yeah.
Yeah.
I like vanille.
Yeah.
La la la.
Oh yeah, and then Mail All Raw too. They have like such a like long gait because
Yeah.
they're so tall, but
True.
it doesn't match their speed. So.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's playing Mail Hour?
Well, that's interesting. That adds a new level of customization, though. So if they add that,
Exactly, yeah.
like
Oh,
idle
definitely.
animation, like I don't know, something like that, that would be nice.
New/C poses.
Yeah.
Paid
Yeah.
for, please.
Yeah.
Well, no, not paid for.
Only with Meister quality statues, please.
Okay, what are you thinking for this New Year's challenge? So what is this in reference to? Is this just they just mean like what is
I think
Anything-
it's just his goals.
his
I guess.
goals? Yeah.
It's the challenge of New Year.
Yeah. What are some challenges you're facing this year or whatever? I couldn't really think of something particular for this New Year's challenge, but we are currently could it be like resolution? But we are currently exploring game design directions here. So we really enjoy working on those game design tasks.
Okay,
What
dude.
does that mean?
I don't know, it's a generic answer,
Maybe
but
maybe quit smoking.
That's not a game design task.
That's impossible.
But it's a
Mela.
New Year's challenge.
It's not going to work. Any plans to implement huge water tanks? This is for
Yes.
aquariums.
Oh god, when you've got that golden ticket to ask him one question, and
Yeah.
you say, "Can we add huge water tanks?"
I mean, it's a real. Those tanks are tiny.
They are
and
too
they-
small
Something
for
to
some of the
help
big
the big
fish.
fish spin around, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what they're asking, Mela, which I think is a fair question.
That is a fair question.
For huge water tanks, he says, aquariums, water tanks, fish tanks, glass tanks, it's likely possible to create that. So I'm relaying your request to the housing team.
When do
Where
they
is the
stop, though?
housing team? They've been damn quiet from you guys for a bit. You better
busy.
you better work. You better work real
They're
hard.
maybe they'll
squeezing
get
the
distracted.
server
Maybe
architecture
they'll
to try
get-
and get more bits.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll get distracted, and this is what they'll reveal in 7.5.
Oh my
because
God.
They haven't had time. They've been sidetracked. We were working on doubling the amount of housing areas you could have, but no, we had to work
Yeah.
on making it so that
Oh.
large-sized fish could turn around in a massive tank.
This will probably it'll be FanFest. He'll walk out on stage. He won't even reveal it. He'll reveal the name of the expansion. Then he'll go, there'll be new MSQ, new dungeons, and huge water tanks. That's like the third most important bullet point.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't wait.
Yoshi-P, what's the concept for the next Ultimate? Oh, come on.
Finally, a good question.
Yoshi-P says, the next Ultimate concept is, well, yeah, meta, I guess. You'll understand that once you get to play it. Lol.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
think-
what he means.
I think that could be like a tour de force of the first 10 years, like the arc, the Hyden Zodiac arc. So a lot of bosses from throughout the game.
Maybe?
leading
There's
up
no
to
meta.
sort of-
I don't know what else. I mean,
There's not much else it could be, really.
They come out of the screen and kill you.
Yeah, are you fighting the dev team?
You have to dodge mechanics IRL.
yeah. Okay. Please make fat chocobo goods. I'm assuming merch in that.
Great question. Great question.
Yoshida says, well, we will think of goods related to fat chocobos, but is there any specifics on I want something like this? I want a fat chocobo hoodie, they say. Yoshi-P says, thanks for the idea. No, what? Sorry, I got so
Yeah, he
confused.
says, yeah.
Yoshi-P says, thanks
yeah.
for the idea on fat chocobo goods.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
A
you.
hoodie.
Thank you.
But they've already done a Fat Chocobo hoodie. It was the notorious BIG Fat Chocobo.
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah,
true.
but I think they want to be a fat chocobo.
I would love that, to be fair. Yeah, if it was like fully themed, I would probably buy that
Yeah.
to be a Fat Chocobo.
Someone says, please implement cockatiel minions.
Are you okay?
Oh, okay, noted. I'll let them know. I'll bet they'll cry in joy. The one who's responsible for parakeets, that is. Lol.
Why?
Ooh,
What?
what do you mean?
They
Sorry.
sometimes he gives us too
There's,
much of
like,
an insight
crusts.
into how granular the dev team is. There's
Yeah.
one person in charge of
Parakeet
parakeets.
person.
We got
The parakeet
guy, yeah.
person. Okay.
When the people came up with these questions, they've dug their fingernails into the bottom of the barrel to like rip the bits of wood up. Like, what are these?
I mean, the problem is with these Q&As, Mailer, is that they're not filtered beforehand, so it's not
No,
going to be like
true.
level of importance. It's
Don't
whoever
worry,
gets
there's
the
some good
chance
stuff
to
there.
just ask him a question.
Yes.
So like, there is a scale, and it can
Oh
be
yeah.
as
Yeah.
like to the depths of game design or the most meaningless of desires that could be added to this game.
Yep.
I kind of like it though. There are some people who are like really utilizing their opportunity to ask like a really, like they're thinking of the whole community, and then there are some people like,
And like,
Yeah.
I would be,
birds. Can you add a
I would be
cockatiel?
surprised if some of these people like they didn't even realize they had an opportunity to ask, and then
That's
like they
true.
get
Yeah.
called up and like, I want
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
How do I use a chain?
Oh god. Let's never forget.
That was the worst day ever.
Oof. Oh god. We
I
covered that
know.
live, didn't we? That was
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad for that person.
I try to forget that moment, but like, because we bring it up as like a joke, but I don't think we truly understand how crushingly cringe that moment was. Like it was.
It was like a Minecon. It was like, can you play on my dad's Minecraft server?
yeah.
It's like awkwardness.
Chain, and then
Ugh.
the dead stare back from stage. Like what?
What do you mean?
Goodness me. Anyway, hope you're good. Chain person.
Yeah, bless you. If you're in the audience, I'm so sorry.
I also know that you will think about this for the rest of your life, and it'll come back to you at random times, and you'll cringe every time. Do you have your favorite Arcadian BGM? Yoshi-P says, Well, I do indeed think Everything Burns is peak, but I quite like the second floor, the Brothers theme this time round. Oh, and the previous tier, third floor. I forgot the name though, lol. That's Not Afraid, apparently. So there you go.
The Extremes theme is called The Mirror as well.
Yeah. When is this, guys? This can
This is a lodestone post.
This is a
That's not
lodestone-
even revealed.
When is the sale for FanFest tickets? Are you planning on increasing ways to spend gil? Well, sorry,
This
are these
cheeky
two?
motherfucker asked 2 questions.
Oh, I suppose the Japanese FanFest tickets haven't been announced. have
No,
they?
I
So
guess they
maybe
haven't. Yeah.
Also,
Makuhari
very
tickets
disparate questions.
will be available.
Yeah, I know.
Will be available soon enough. Please wait just a little. As for ways to spend gil, we'd like you to please wait for a bit. So just wait.
Every fucking time.
If we go too far in this, it'll create a great gap between new players, and that's just one risk here. We're thinking and considering a wide range of options here. Start taxing the rich.
Yes.
I mean, there is a massive tax on buying expensive things.
Yeah,
on
but
the
just like
market board.
passive tax. Like when you go over like
If you have over 100 million gil, every time you log in, you just use 10%. and you have to keep on
90%
top of that.
tax
Well,
above
now
100 million.
And all your gil gets distributed to players under 100,000 gil. So there's like, all the noobs are getting a lot of money.
See, then I think people will start to just divest into assets and buy expensive things,
Property
and then
tax.
just keep them.
And
Archon
property
X.
tax as well. Let's
no
add
tax dodging.
Thanks.
Yeah, property taxes, wealth taxes.
Yeah.
and then if you don't pay,
Private
if you
mount
somehow
tax.
manage to funnel your funds somewhere else, you get banned from the game for tax evasion. Okay.
Alt character taxes. Buy up entire neighborhoods.
Regarding Beastmaster, the implementation on Beastmaster is moving quite well and smoothly here. Huh? Oh, he's just saying that.
This is just him saying. He
Okay.
just flash shouted this.
It's moving quite well and smoothly here. We'll share details about an upcoming live letters. Is this just him being like, is no one going to ask an actual question about the future of this
Yeah.
game? Like, I guess I'll throw this out. We'll share.
They haven't given us a lot about Beastmaster, so I feel like
They've given us nothing about
people
it.
I mean,
I would have
forgotten
asked.
by now. I feel like.
I mean, this was something they used to advertise this expansion, and we haven't experienced it for a year and a half at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll share details in the upcoming live letter. Please wait just a little more. Now back to the questions that matter. Will Vieira be able to use Cloud's hairstyle? Will it be added? What's the next cartoon character costume? Animal suit?
Scooby-Doo.
Answer.
Yes, please.
We are planning to add Cloud's hairstyle for Vieira to use, so please wait for it. We're planning on implementing Namazu bodysuit here.
Okay.
That's
That's a big
something.
reveal, guys.
Yeah?
Mhm.
That's something for the thumbnail.
Lalafels will definitely, that would be fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man, that must
Currently,
be
I already
awkward.
have Mhm.
if you like win a contest and you get like the Cloud hairstyle, but you're Viera or like a Rothgar, you can't use it.
Why would you
Well, no,
ever
fun-
that?
You won't pick
Yeah, why
it.
would you choose it?
Yeah, don't
there's
choose
other
it.
options.
It's an
Because you
ugly
want it.
hairstyle. It's one
But
of the
then-
You
ugliest.
probably look like. I mean, I don't want to think about a Rothgar with Cloud's hair.
No, God, it'll look so
Yeah,
bad.
With hair stuff though, I feel like at this point they're gonna add everything eventually, so it's just
Mm.
kind of a wait and see
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the other races. I mean,
Okay, now for a real gamer talk question.
Oh, thank God. This is finally.
A. So he's already like, I'll ask multiple questions. This is question A.
Fuck this guy.
A. I can't buy G600T. So any recommendations for a nice mouse? Is G13 still alive? B.
What?
Please remove the job restrictions on mannequins.
What does that mean?
Complex persons asking questions. Yoshi-P says, "Oh man, man. I understand your feelings on G600 here. I'll see if I can do something about it. Lol."
What can
What
you
are
know
gonna be
about
able to
it?
do? You don't
I
know
think-
Logitech?
no, I think he might do another left-handed gaming device kind of thing.
Oh, I see. Remove job restrictions on mannequins. Okay,
The G600 is not a left-handed gaming device. It's just an MMO
it's
mouse.
just a mouse.
Yeah, I know, but it was a good mouse though.
He asked if G13 was still, but then Yoshi-P says, "I'll see if I can do something about it."
Yeah, he can't do anything about it.
He's gonna
He
call-
doesn't own Logitech.
is he gonna call
He's not gonna
Logitech and be
contact
like,
the
"Dude,
Logitech
there's
CEO.
no,
There's a player in my MMO and they need a new mouse. They want the G600 T. So can you just manufacture
Oh,
one?
yeah, we'll
that.
restart
No,
production.
he's not. I mean, I
Fire
don't
up
think he
the
would, but I
factory.
think it's gonna be similar to the left-handed gaming device where you work with Hori to make another thing that's similar.
Well, no,
God.
I think he's specifically talking about the mouse because Yoshi-P uses a G600.
yeah.
Yeah. He's
he
just
also-
asking
So they're
for
gonna make
recommendations.
their own mouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he also Yoshi-P uses what's it called, the G15, his left-hand gaming device, which is no longer being made by Logitech. That's fucking ancient.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he made that, because he liked it and people kind of wanted something similar, so he made it.
So he's gonna make a Final Fantasy 14 MMO mouse as well.
G600 T 14 edition.
Yeah, I mean, you can just make something.
Why
similar.
don't they call it the G Warrior? Why didn't they get the G-Warrior?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard people say that there's nothing similar enough to it right now, Rolla. I've seen a lot of people respond to this particular question.
To the G600 or to the G?
The G600.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mouse.
Yeah, people really liking the G600.
I remember
I-
this
yeah.
mouse, but
I remember it. There are Razer mice
That's
that have
the-
that side thing.
I think we talked about this one being discontinued actually, because this was like the one last like great MMO mouse with all the shortcuts on it.
Hmm.
There are definitely ones that still have this.
For sure.
Yeah, but they've
But
not
this was
feel
the
the same
premier
or as
one.
good. That's
This
the
was like
problem.
the
This is
holy-
like nothing has hit this the level of the G600
That might be
since
true,
its
yeah.
Yeah.
discontinuation.
Same thing with
Wow.
the G13, actually.
Mm.
That I mean, his left-handed gaming device is not good, unfortunately, if you ask me.
Okay.
Please don't ever say left-handed game. I don't hate the word.
Left-
That's what it's
Left-handed
called.
gaming
I don't-
device.
It's the Hori left-handed gaming device.
God, you
Just
always,
like a little extra
always hitting
keyboard.
that respect with the full name of it. The Hori
Yeah.
left-handed gaming device.
That's what it's called.
It's. I
Can't
mean,
you
I
just
guess.
call it like everyone else, the LHGD?
Yeah,
like everyone else?
yeah, exactly. Be cool. Are you going to host equipment design contest?
Good question.
We would like to host one. Just wait for a little more. There's a lot of waiting involved. We've been very patient in this
I
community.
mean, they just released the second set of them with the Figmental weapons at the start of this expansion.
It's
Wait
true.
a little
That's
bit.
true.
It's true. It's true.
And those were probably designed about 4 or 5 decades ago at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, I stand corrected. It's called the Hori Tactical Assault Commander, FF14.
No one cares.
I care. So
There you go. Please let us die, Ultima Horn. Answer:
What? Oh, right. Dies in that. Okay.
Ultima Horn. Yeah, Ultima Horn. Yes. Noted and got you. Noted on the goods
Noted and
as
got you.
well. The plushes shown in the
What?
live letter are all prototypes, so it's likely going
They
to be
didn't say
sold.
anything about that. No one said anything about that.
No one said anything about that, but sure.
He just went on another tangent about like trying to.
He's like,
hawk
for
his
God's sakes, no
merchandise.
one's asking about anything relevant. So he's
Did
like,
this
I need
take
to.
place in Hawker's Alley in Limpston?
Okay, another one with multiple questions. A. Yoshida-san, please. I'd like the cap on buffs to be eliminated. B. Please add more glamour slots.
That's a good one, yeah.
Or
More,
please-
more.
Well, it
It's always
says
more with
yeah,
you.
glamour plate slots. Answer. You mean specifically the ones on the field, right, for the buff cap? We are enacting various countermeasures on that, actually, and we'll let you know once we reach our goal. We plan to deal with the glamour slots after dealing with the housing and furnitures.
Oh no, we're never getting new glamour plates.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
Why can't you do two things at once?
I don't, because they have to have like it's just how it is.
They've
Mela.
already told us they have a whole
The parakeets,
employee
man.
who bases only on parakeets. Why can't he do something?
No, that's not. Is a glamour a parakeet? No.
No, you're right. sorry.
Therefore, he must
but
not be
there's the
involved.
owl liege and bird liege, which
Yeah,
is,
but that's for the bird liege, man. That's for
Okay.
that.
it's very complicated structure. No wonder nothing gets done.
Things get done when the right things are requested, Mela. If you want parakeets in the game, he'll work on that. Okay.
Well, egg on my face if the next expansion is entirely parakeet focused.
Okay. Can you please implement that flying unit that appears in Neo raids as a mount?
What the suits that they get in?
Yeah.
Oh, oh god, that
That
thing.
ex-
I thought
Oh
that.
wait, oh, no, yeah, we don't actually have
No,
that. Yeah,
we have
okay,
something
no.
similar from Bosja.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we have
right.
the
Gabriel.
Goliath stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Noted on various items and mount requests. I'm going to screenshot them and let the team know. Lol.
Brilliant.
Do you have plans to add more character skin colors? Answer.
Oh no.
Regarding that, we do have several plans for that, so please wait for a bit.
Okay.
Interesting, because I have a feeling that we are getting a much more. I think the character creator is going to get a bit of an upgrade
He's getting
Mm.
in
upgraded.
8.0. I think, yeah, going by if
I
we're
heard they
actually
were focusing on jobs only for 8.0.
if we're getting new clans as well, there's already stuff happening in the character creators. So
I mean, I
might be
suspect
the
they
time.
realized how archaic it was when they had all these issues regarding the updates not matching what was appearing in the character
yeah,
creation screens.
Yeah.
yes. Please give
Wow,
us like
that'd be nice.
I don't know if we'll ever actually get that, but like a slide. I don't know, like because we
A
have that already.
palette.
We have a palette, don't we? For
An RGB
skin
wheel.
colors.
We have we do have a palette,
But it's not
Um,
all the same for every race.
but
Oh
it's
yeah,
not like a color picker.
but I kind of like
Yeah,
that with
you will pick from these 200 specific shades.
Of-
You will
yeah.
pick from no more.
if you're a Rogan, you have 600 shades of green, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Will-
think adding. I hope they don't add, like fuchsia or something there. Just
right.
I think it
let's
has
not
to be
turn this into
within
Black
reason.
Desert.
I don't know. You could just do whatever
it's
you.
fine.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
it could-
neon gets a little strange. I think if you're like a neon color, orange, neon orange walking around.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where we maybe should draw the line, but more skin colors is good.
More
probably,
is
so,
good, but
yeah.
just
But I kind of also like that they have like in lore, Rogadin are slightly greenish. At least that
yeah,
one
exactly.
clan. That I
More
understand
within
why it's like
what
that.
is accepted within their lore is fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
Just I don't want them to go overboard.
That's sort of like the one thing where we maybe should stick to the lore a little bit. I mean, gear I don't care about, but maybe I don't know. I don't know what he's referring to.
It depends what the other clans will be though, because if Rogadin's extra clan is the Gosetsu, then they'll have more like pure style skin tones, won't they?
Yeah.
Which will be cool.
I haven't done a character in so long, so I don't remember. I actually can't visualize what skin color selection looks like anymore. I
Hell's
remember,
Guards have more reds and browns, and Seawolves
I mean-
have more sort of blues and greens.
but it is like a palette where you can
For
drag the mouse.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Through. Okay.
Well,
But-
no, it's
No,
not.
no,
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 it's,
Mouse. No,
it's
there's just a
specific
bunch of
tones.
little squares.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
like
it
little
is
squares.
just. Oh, so you just press. Oh, I see. Because
Yes,
I would
yeah.
have.
It's just
I
spot.
would have liked a. That's okay. I see.
Oh yeah, people want a slider.
That's what I want to be able to like to see the whole spectrum and then move in within that. That would be
No.
a better system in my humble opinion.
That's
but-
not what
It
you
would.
get.
I think what they would probably do is just unlock the palette for everyone, so you can use any race's skin color. They all use the same ones.
I don't know if they will do that. I don't know if they want to give you that much freedom for
Yeah.
every race. Because I
Again-
think they want you to be able. You have to stick within like the logic of the races, but they'll give you more variety within that, rather than just like you get these specific 10 shades of dark skin and you will get no others.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they have to adhere somewhat to the lore of the races. Like
Yeah.
they're genetically different.
I don't want to see Rogadin Green Lullafell
No, exactly.
traveling the
Can
world.
you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
I don't know.
Sickly Lalafels.
What
That'd be
is what's
fine.
what is that? You know, I
You'll
already-
be fine with it.
you'll be
I will
fine.
not roller.
No.
Why
Yeah.
do you want to control other people, huh? Why do you want to control their bodies, huh? Why do you want to have ownership
I
of someone
want
else's
the
body?
world to make
You
sense.
want to control their bodies. You want to change them. You want to genetically
Just
modify them.
because,
No.
because your timeline is full of blue women
Yeah.
doesn't mean that that's what I want from Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm just open to any. I don't see color.
You want
Oh,
every
my
character
Lord.
to be
Clearly you
blue.
do, because it's feeding you blue women.
Okay. Anyway. Now onto a little bit of a controversial one. Will we have a Switch version? And instead of shutting it down, he said, "Please look forward to the Switch version."
Which
It's
is basically
happening,
said
guys.
yes.
It's happening.
It's
Yeah,
happening.
normally he will say, "We are working on it." This is not that.
No,
This is suggesting an inevitability.
this is happening.
Yeah.
So
And that's what I expected. I mean, this Switch 2 is pretty formidable, honestly.
I'm
So-
The
I'm
Switch
too
is
tired
fine.
to explain why it could potentially have issues, but yes, it is fine currently.
Yeah.
Do you have plans for Regional Fate? Regional Fate. Huh? Regional Fate.
That
That
too.
This will
too.
make no sense because you didn't copy and paste the other part of the explanation of this. I'll say that afterwards. Just
Okay.
say what the answer is.
You want to say the answer before they explain what it is? Explain it now.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we will give an answer
Regional
that
Fate is a small-scale Final Fantasy XIV IRL event that takes place in various prefectures in Japan.
okay.
Okay.
We would do that event that's something like that in some form, in some manner.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Vague, but sure.
Can you make it so that
I look
all
forward to it.
minions can move automatically without titles? Answer, I'm sorry, I'd like more details on this. Move automatically without titles. Do you mean anywhere? Limited only to housing? In other words, I take that you want to let the minions roam freely. But of
What?
course, to walk all areas is indeed impossible. So I'd like you to provide a visual to us.
I'm pretty sure he just means if you have the puppeteer or mamateer title on, they will do emotes with you. Like
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
But they don't.
I think that's what this person.
That's not. Yeah.
It
what the
is
hell?
vague. But yeah, I think they want to be able to have the abilities of the Mamateer title without having to use the Mamateer title.
Okay.
I'm okay with that request. It's a weird distinction. I kind of like that some do and some don't interact with you, but it also doesn't matter that much.
Hmm.
Well, he didn't understand the question, so. that
No,
won't
he's got no
happen.
idea. So.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Is this broken? Am I missing a part here, Georgi? Is this just he actually just
There is
saying
a-
that?
No, the
question
first part
was
is a
missing.
question, and then got it is where he starts answering.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm just missing the diamond. I'd love it if we could change the house's orientation based for our housing's appearance. Got it about the housing. Can't see the words formed by you. What? Am I having a
I
stroke?
don't know what that part means. I don't know what that part means. What he's saying is that, like, he wants to make it so that you can shift the direction that a house faces based on your block of land.
Oh, rotate your house. Within the
Yeah, I
block.
think that's
Okay.
fair enough. So you can have
Sure.
it so the back of your house is facing like the mountains,
Yeah.
and you have to run around the edge of it to be like a super recluse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Depending on the equipment, the hairstyle would just get buried. And is there any way to deal with how they would penetrate the clothes?
I'm sorry.
It's a lot to
We're talking
unpack
about
in that
long
question.
hair.
Yeah, it's just long hair
Penetrate.
question. Yeah. If we try to control the equipment so that the hairstyle doesn't penetrate it, it would result in the necessity to having to implement restrictions and limits in equipment design. So we'd be really happy if you could tolerate that. But in return, we'll work hard on creating flexible hairstyles.
So will clipping will happen forever.
Yeah.
Tolerate it, but we'll add
I mean,
short
yeah.
hair as well.
I don't understand how they could not have clipping
No,
at this point in
with,
this game.
with
I don't
how this
think-
game's engine works.
Yeah.
I don't really care about
don't-
clipping that much.
It's
No.
fine. I
If
would-
you're fine with clipping, you will get it. If you want a long hairstyle and are fine with clipping, you'll keep it. If you aren't, then you'll find an alternate hairstyle.
Yeah.
With
I'd
the
rather
unlocked
them-
glamour system, you can generally avoid it now anyway. With
Yeah.
the right builds.
Mm.
I'd rather they not restrict themselves so much in terms of gear and hair design to like prevent it all the time.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work for nothing.
For
so
me,
it's like-
it's more egregious when you have like a poofy dress or something and your hands clip into it. That annoys me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because that looks like they're not
Or the
actually
annoying thing
tested.
when if you have a weapon that's sheathed on the back and it like clips into like you have a hoodie, like you have a hood on you, or you
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
a hat, drives me nuts. Can you implement the option for players to change dummy size in specific fields? Answer: is the dummy too small for you? Oh,
Is the dummy not
is
thick
it?
enough
is
for
the
you?
dummy too
You got
small
a
for
tiny
you?
little dummy, you little dummy.
You too big, you so big? Rather than the dummy being small, it's more like the target circle size being small. Answer: size difference for dummy wise. Size difference for dummy wise. If it's for housing use, then it shouldn't be an issue. But normal field, it would be difficult. If it's the target circle size, then it should be possible.
Finally, we can
Pennywise
have a
was Pennywise's
Shinryu
less
sized...
successful cousin.
If we have just a giant, massive target circle on our...
It's only
all
the
our
reticule
dummies.
melee. It
Yeah,
won't
but when you
affect
click
the
on it,
cut.
it just covers like the whole house.
Yeah.
Half the screen.
It would be great if you could implement a feature where where you can store all color dyes in some sort of palette, like the quick panel that is implemented for this patch. By doing so, we'll smooth out item slots in inventory.
That would be nice if dyes were a consumable and then it went into, so you just had like a little one next to Dalamud red dye or something, or
Yeah.
two and next to them. I would be okay with that.
Yeah, color dye wise, we are currently considering something, so we'd like you to wait
Oh.
for a moment.
Oh, just wait a bit, okay.
Yeah, just wait a minute. Last question. I'd cry in absolute joy if there's a service to create acrylic stands of my own character. I'd like to bring them to Eorzea Cafe.
Fuck off.
What the...
I think this has been talked about before, hasn't it?
They have.
What
Sounds
a...
Uh,
annoying.
His last
Oh,
answer
excuse
is...
me. I'd cry in absolute joy if I was able to pollute the ocean more with my shitty plastic stands with my own character on them. Every now and then, I'd like to attend the Eorzea Cafe alone with a cardboard cutout of my cafe entombed in plastic.
Stick
Acrylic.
cutout.
Yeah, please. Regarding creating acrylic
God.
stands or figures of their own character is something of a long dream of mine as well, and I would like to do
Figures,
something
absolutely,
about
I agree
it.
with.
I'll let you know once we have progress in this.
If you offered a service to have like a nice figure, I don't know, polymer clay, whatever, like a figure of my character, fine, that's cool.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah,
It
that's
would be
yes.
very expensive, but I would find it cool. But you come to me with one of these like blurry JPEGs of my character in plastic. Fuck that. Don't even show it. You don't show your acrylics.
You say that this is a blurry JPEG. How fucking dare you? I didn't even pay for this one.
Such as
The fact that it just, I know that there's no other way to solve it, but the fact that it's just white on the back as well, like it's just the back
Well, they
side
could
of the
solve
paper.
it. They could have drawn it.
I think the funny thing that is underratedly stupid about the Thancred one is the wisp of smoke that's up here.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just,
Is that
looks
what
like
that is?
nothing. Yeah.
Like
His
it looks
little
like his
nubbin.
head's meant to be there, but it's just moved.
No.
Oh well.
Ooh.
Then lastly, they say, Yoshi-P, please extend your sleeping time more. Yoshi-P says, it doesn't look like I'll be getting longer sleep. But to do this every year and see you all Warriors of Light in this manner and celebrate New Year with everyone is more than anything else here. So I swear to strive for greater leaps this year in order to keep this going for as long as possible.
Greater leaps, but not greater sleeps.
And to make it even more enjoyable for everyone. Really, thank you all. Thank you to all of you here. In order to take greater leaps for this year, I'm working really hard with indomitable resolve. So please look forward to Final Fantasy XIV that's evolving more and more. And once again, Happy New Year, everyone. And hopefully this year will be the best year for everyone who is present today.
It's a very
Only
ominous
for them.
ending, isn't it?
Yeah, only for you.
Hopefully this year will be the best year for all of you who are present right now at this moment, and everyone else.
Everyone else who missed
Have a
it,
bad
hope
year.
the year sucks ass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. That is the Yoshi-P Q&A from the JP servers. And that is all we have for this first episode of the year 2026. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to follow us on our socials, SpeakersXIV, twitch.tv/SpeakersXIV, youtube.com/SpeakersXIV, exclamation Discord and chat if you want to join our Discord server. And if you're watching on demand, links in the description. We'll see you in the post show. Oh my god, sorry, it's been a couple of weeks.
That's also live.
The post show is live. We'll see you if you're watching live. We'll see you in the post show in just a few moments. Until then, bye.
Bye.
Bye.